Bridge course activity, day 15, standard 8th, subject English, and today's activity is let's expand or elicit. So welcome to all of you in this video, dear students, and let's start today's activity. See, here is given one demo activity. Observe this picture carefully and easily you can guess that this picture is about COVID-19 or coronavirus. So look at the pictures related to coronavirus carefully and complete the conversation between Mahin and Sifa. So you can add more dialogues also. So here is conversation between Mahim and Sifa. Let's start. Here is given conversation. Mahin said, when we eat something, what should be our first action? Sifa said, we should wash our hands. Mahin said, what should we avoid touching? Sifa said, we should avoid touching face. Then Mahin said, what protects us from coronavirus? Sifa said, vaccines protect us from coronavirus. Mahin again asked, could you tell me names of vaccines developed by India? Sifa said, Covaxin and Covishield. So Mahin again asked, what is mean by do gaj ki duri? Sifa said, keep physical distance for safety. Okay, so this is the conversation giving information what to do in COVID-19 pandemic situation. कोरोनाच्या काळामध्ये या सूचना आपण अनेकदा ऐकलेल्या आहेत. याच्यावरती इथं कन्व्हर्सेशन दिलेलं आहे. So note down this conversation in your notebook and see next activity. See, observe the picture of hand washing and practice to converse with your partner. Begin the conversation like given below. Student 1 will say that how much time do we rub our hands with soap and water? Student 2 said maximum 20 plus seconds. Now we know very well that process of hand washing. So let's start here conversation. Let's continue this conversation between student 1 and student 2. See, student 1 will say, what is next step of hand washing? Okay, first step we have just completed here. Maximum 20 seconds you just hand wash. So student 1 will say, what is next step of hand washing? Then second student will give answer, rub the palm together. Okay, तळ हात एकमेकांवरती घासणे. Then student 1 will say, okay, now what to do? Then student 2, rub back hands together, back hands. Then student 1 will say, can I rub the back of the fingers against the palm? Student 2, yes, it is next step of hand washing. You are right. So now rub and clean the thumbs. Student 1 said, okay, now what is the next step? Now student 2 giving answer, rub and clean tips of the fingers. Okay. Student 1, now I know the last step. It's rinse the hand. Then student 1 will say that you are right. Now rinse the hands with clean water. स्वच्छ पाण्याने आता व्यवस्थित हात धुणे. So this is the conversation and observation of hand washing. Okay, so write down this conversation between student 1 and student 2 in your notebook and see next activity. Homework is given here. Extension, parallel activity. See, look at the picture. The beginning of the story is given. Read it carefully. Complete the story by writing a conversation between two men and complete the remaining part of the story. Okay, just observe here these pictures and see. Here is given story. In a small village in India, there lived a man named Basil. Once he went to nearby village to visit a devotee. The devotee gave him a goat. Basil decided to offer the goat as a sacrifice to the gods. So he started his journey homewards. He carried the goat on his shoulders. 3 crooks saw him and they made a plan to get the goat from him. The story is, now here is given how to start this story. Now just we want to complete it or write ending of this story. Okay, so let's start. See, in a small village in India, there lived a Basil. Once he went to a nearby village to visit a devotee. म्हणजे बाजिल नावाचा एक व्यक्ती एका गावामध्ये राहत होता. सो ही वन्स ही विजिट टू नियरबाय विलेज टू विजिट हिज डिओटी. त्याच्या अनुयायाला भेटण्यासाठी तो एकदा शेजारच्या गावामध्ये गेला. द डिओटी गेव हिम अ गोट अँड द बाजिल decided to offer the goat as a sacrifice to the god. So Basil started his journey homewards and he carried the goat on his shoulders. मग ती गोट, ती शेळी आहे ती त्याने आपल्या खांद्यावरती घेतली आणि तो आपल्या गावाच्या दिशेने निघाला. 3 crooks saw him. Crooks. This word is important. Do you know what is meant by crook? It means धोकेबाज किंवा गुंड प्रवृत्तीच्या व्यक्ती. सो द क्रूक सॉ हिम. काही गुंड प्रवृत्तीच्या 3 लोकांनी त्याला पाहिलं. दे मेड अ प्लॅन टू गेट द गोट फ्रॉम द बाजिल. आणि त्यानं त्या तिघांनी त्याच्याकडून ती शेळी घ्यायचं प्लॅनिंग आखलं, नियोजन केलं. सी, द फर्स्ट क्रूक स्टूड इन द Basil's path. He said to him, "Oh Basil, why on earth are you carrying a profane dog on your shoulders?" The Basil got angry. He said, "Are you blind? Can't you see that it's a goat?" पहिला बदमाश व्यक्ती काय म्हणाला की डॉग तू शोल्डर्स वरती खांद्यावरती घेऊन का चालला आहेस? बाजिल म्हणतो, आर यू ब्लाइंड? तू काय आंधळा आहेस का? ती एक शेळी आहे. द क्रूक हॅड प्लेड हिज पार्ट अँड रिप्लाइड, यू मे हॅव इट एनी वे यू वॉन्ट. आणि तो तेवढं बोलून तिथून त्याचं काम करून निघून गेलेला आहे. अ लिटल फर्दर द सेकंड क्रूक अप्रोच्ड अँड सेड, हो Basil, shame on you. Why do you carry a dog? The Basil looked at him angrily and he too went away. त्यानं त्याच्याकडे देखील रागात पाहिलं आणि तोही निघून गेला. However, this time the Basil had begun to doubt his own senses. आणि आता बझिललाच त्याच्यावरती थोडासा अविश्वास वाटायला सुरुवात झालेली आहे. After a while the Basil met the third crook who said what the other 2 crook had already said. आणि थोड्या वेळानंतर पुन्हा तो तिसरा व्यक्ती त्याला सापडला, त्याच्या मार्गामध्ये आला आणि त्यानं सुद्धा पहिल्या 2 व्यक्ती जसं बोलल्या होत्या तसंच तोही बोलला. So the Basil threw his burden of the goat away and went ahead. आणि मग त्यानं ठरवलं की कदाचित आता 3 व्यक्ती बोलतायत म्हणजे ही गोट नसून डॉगच असावा, म्हणून तो तिथंच सोडून निघून गेला. And the waiting crooks caught होल्ड ऑफ द गोट. आणि मग वाट पाहत बसलेले ते 3 बदमाश व्यक्ती त्यांनी ती शेळी घेऊन निघून गेले. सो दिस इज द स्टोरी. अँड नाव जस्ट guess the title for this story. We can give any title, just suggest me. See, foolish Basil, we can say foolish Basil, or three crook, whatever you want to give title, you just give suitable title here. And that's it in this video. You just write down this story in your notebook. And thank you very much for watching this video till to end. Dear students, don't forget to like, share and comment to this video, and subscribe this YouTube channel to get notification of latest video. That's it in this video. Thank you very much.